Hi band, welcome to lesson 3 of Rust Belt. Today's lesson is going to focus on measure 5 to 17. And to me, this is where the song really starts its groove. I really enjoy this part. Before we start, a little science lesson about rust. What is rust? Well, if we're getting scientific about it, rust is the chemical reaction of combining iron, this is a scientific way of writing iron, Fe, and oxygen, the oxygen that we breathe, which is 2 oxygen molecules, O2. That's why there's a 2 there. So iron and oxygen. When you combine the iron and oxygen, it produces this over here, and this is called rust. Rust is Fe2, so 2 irons plus 3 oxygens. So when air comes in contact with iron, it makes what we call rust. I'll show you an example. You may even play this in this song. We have a call for a brake drum in some parts, and this is an actual car brake drum. You can see that there's some orangish pigment around it. At one point, it was nice and shiny iron, but now part of it is turned to rust. Here's how it sounds. And when I play the brake drum, I go on the inside, and I like to use the butt of the snare stick. Nice. So there's an example of rust. When we use the term rust, it usually means that something is old and corroding. So the Rust Belt, that's a place that used to be vibrant, but now is seeming old and maybe not as productive. Some interesting things about this section. Low brass. You get to start with the melody. Yeah. Altos and tenor, you're going to join in with that cool melody at measure 13. There's a cool, really neat counter melody part in the clarinet and flutes at measure 9. And trumpets, you introduce a new theme in measure 13. You'll be counting a lot of rests up until then. I'm going to start by demonstrating the snare and bass drum pattern. It's what we call an ostinato pattern. Ostinato meaning repeating. It's like a repeating groove. I'm going to do my best here. There's a bass drum from the drum set that you can't see, so I'll be playing that and the snare drum. Again, I'm trying my best here. Here's measure 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. And that took us all the way to measure 17. Bass drum, see if you can actually do the accents maybe a little bit better than I did. That really sets us forth on where beat 1 is. Okay? Really cool part there. Hope you enjoy combining the snare and the bass. It's super awesome. Okay, next we're going to listen to that really neat melody in the trombones. I think it's so cool that you get to have a piece of the action here with the melody. Here's measure 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. seeing some interesting notes there, so a couple of flubs here and there, but that was generally what was written. Okay, awesome. Here is the alto part, starting in measure 5. Altos, you're going to start with 4 measures of rest. So I will actually count that with you. 1, 2, here's measure 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 3, 4. And you kind of change roles there. You join the trombones for a little bit, but then you have kind of a different theme in measure 13, which I think is pretty neat. Okay, next we're going to hear the clarinet part. The flute part is similar to the clarinet part, so I'm just going to demonstrate the clarinet part here. Here's measure 5. 1, 2, we count some rests. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and you'll see a bunch of curved lines, and what those generally mean is that we're going to tie those long notes together. So for example, in measure 9, that dotted half note is tied to a half note, so you're going to hold that note for 5 beats. All right, finally, for this lesson, we're going to take a listen to the trumpet part. Trumpets, hang in there. You got to count 8 measures of rest, and I'll go ahead and count them here with you just so you get used to it. 1, 2, measure 5 right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, 3, 4. 5, 2, 3, 4. 6, 2, 3, 4. 7, 2, 3, 4. 8, 2, 3, 4. I played a little bit in measure 17 there just to give you a taste of what that sounds like. In measure 13, what'd you hear there? Do you remember? Yeah, the Westminster chimes, that beginning theme, which I really enjoy. Okay, band, hope you're having fun playing this. I sure love this music. Happy music making, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.